Charlie O'Connor, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Hey, Nick, congratulations on the new deal. I guess, for you in particular, 3 years ago, you weren't sure if you were going to keep going with your NHL career. It was kind of in a state of flux. Given that, how meaningful is it to sign this contract and get this kind of commitment from an NHL club?
Yeah, thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've kind of had conversations like that, this past day or so, just kind of thinking about, where I was 3 years ago, and not sure if I wanted to continue playing, and here we are today. So it's an amazing feeling. Uh, I couldn't be happier to be staying in Philadelphia. It's a place where I came, this is my third year here, and it's right when I got here, it felt like home. And you know, with the new, management coming in and Torts, and it's just the direction that this group is going. It's really exciting to be a part of, and to have that commitment for the next 4 years to be in a place where I feel so comfortable and respected, and a place that treats their players so well. And to have a fan base like Philly, it's something special. You can see it this year with the fans, and the excitement that is surrounding the team this year, and it's been a blast to be a part of. But obviously, just so grateful to be able to plant roots here, and for the next 4 years, I'm really excited.
Jordan Hall, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Hey Nick, congratulations. Just wondering, who did you first tell, and what were those conversations like?
Yeah, thanks, Jordan. Yeah, obviously called my family first, talked to my dad first, and then my mom, and obviously they were over the moon, excited for me, and proud of me, and I'm very blessed to have such a strong support group around me. Through the good times and the tougher times. I've always had family and loved ones, and really good friends to kind of lean on, and so those are the people that I told first, and they were so excited for me, and it just makes you feel good to be able to share a moment like that. Something that you work really, really hard for, and to have a 4-year extension in a place, like, as I said before, that you love so much. It means everything, and to be able to share that with the people you love it's what it's all about. So I told them first, and that was fun for me.
Jackie Spiegel, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Hey Nick, congratulations. I was just curious, what does it mean to you to have a one-way finally with Philadelphia, and also just having that stability of a 4-year deal?
Yeah, thanks, Jackie. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you look at things. Obviously a few years ago signed a 2-year deal, and this year's a 2-way, and just knew I wanted to come in and continue to try to prove myself, and to get that commitment, and a one-way contract, and obviously just a special moment for me. It means everything. It's something you work towards as an athlete, to find a home that you feel comfortable, especially in this business where there's a lot of unknowns, and a lot of uncertainty in our everyday lives, and to have a place that you feel respected, and a place that you love coming to the rink every day. It's unique, and it's special, and very, very grateful for this opportunity. I can't wait to see where this group goes.
Kevin Kurz, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi Nick. Obviously it's a pretty young group here, and you're going to be 31. I know. I think in a couple of months, right? What does it mean to you, I guess, to be just moving forward, maybe one of the veteran leaders on the team, and how do you feel like you can How do you feel? Are you comfortable in that sort of role? And how do you think you can be maybe a guy that the young players look towards in the future here?
Yeah, certainly comfortable in that role. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of feels weird to talk about, but I guess I am getting to be one of those older guys in our team. We have certainly a young team, a great group of young talent coming up, and if I'm able to be someone that they look towards or look up to or need advice from, then I'm always there. I'm not always the guy to say things in the room, but I try to do my best to lead on the ice with my play and the effort I can bring. And so obviously you see in this year too, it's we may be young, but we certainly um, have the makings of being a really really good hockey team, and where a lot of people counted us out this year. And it's fun to, as I said before, to be a part of something that's um, coming along really, really well in a season where people didn't necessarily think we were going to do this well. And certainly excited for what's to come here in the next 4 years. I can't wait.
Bill Meltzer, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Nick, when you look at the mix of young players and veterans, just the whole group, pretty much every guy to a man has talked about how close knit the group is. The whole locker room has been as a team. How much did that play into your excitement for being part of this for the long term, as opposed to maybe something shorter term?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think Danny and Jonesy have done a great job with the group we have. And the group, the mix of veterans and young guys and young talent coming up, and I just think they see a bright future for us, and they're trying to make that happen with the group that they're kind of creating, I guess you could say. And it's really going in the right direction here, and it's you can see it this year with how well we've done, and the compete we bring every night, and a lot of that has to do with obviously Torts and what he brings to the locker room, and what he expects of his players, and the respect that he gets from the players, and they just want to play for him. And I'm certainly one of those guys, and who wants to go out every night and compete for the guy next to him. And I think everybody does. And that's one of the big reasons that, why we've been successful this year. And I only think it's going to get better. And obviously we still have some season left, and, excited to make a push for the playoffs here. And we'll see how this year turns out. I'm excited for it. And, but even past this year, for the future, it's exciting.
We have time for about 2 more questions. Adam Kimmelman, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
Hey, Nick, congratulations. This can be a tense time of year for everybody, especially a guy in your position going into free agency. Were you confident this deal would get done, or was there a little bit of concern that maybe you might have to get moved and there would be a trade in your future?
Yeah, I think, it's a tough time of year for guys that are, on, expiring deals. And, I knew that going into the year that it was a contract year. And even last year there was talks of, all those articles that come out that are, you're on the trade list, this and that. And I try not to read into that at all, and just try to stay focused on, what I could do, to help the team as much as I could, and just stay focused on doing that job. And there was a time, obviously, that you think about those things, and but I think there was a mutual want to get a deal done, which was awesome with Danny. And we had some great conversations. And when it got closer to the deadline, obviously deadline's tomorrow, as it's gotten closer to the deadline, I had a good feeling that we were going to be able to get a deal done. And which obviously, that puts a little relief in you. So I can't express how excited I am, and so grateful that we were able to get this done before the trade deadline, and so I didn't have to worry about that anymore.
Kevin Kurz, you're on with Nick. Go ahead.
And Nick, just curious, obviously you're dealing with an injury right now. Do you have a timeline, or when do you want to get back?
Well, when I want to get back is as soon as I can. It's week to week right now. It's took a shot in a tough spot, so hoping to get back as soon as I can. Obviously, hate being out, hate being, at the skate zone with nobody here, and so rather be on the road with the boys. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It just they said week to week right now, and so do everything they ask, and hopefully heal up pretty soon here.
All right, that'll conclude today's press conference with Nick. Again, congratulations. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.